Now then, people, and welcome back to the Daily Leeds on the Just Joe football show. It's been a mad couple of days, so we haven't had this for maybe 3-4 days. But as I say, now that the season's over, now that the final word's done, now that the vlog's done, we'll be able to do the Daily Leeds on a more regular basis, daily, as it says in the title. Please subscribe to the channel, guys. We're on 2.5k. We're on that road to 3k. Please make that happen. Like the video as well. Let's aim for 500 likes on this video. Get your comments in. I'll reply to as many as I can. And of course, get that notification bell on. As you'll have seen yesterday, it's with a heavy heart that I've decided to part ways with All Leeds TV. I absolutely love each and every one of them. They're my best friends forever. It's in capable hands and they'll continue to smash it. But all from my end, for all your Leeds United related content, this is where you're going to get it. So if you fancy that, then please do subscribe to the channel and let's get into the video. Heard it right. It's going to be Just Joe and it's going to be all about football. He showed descent. Bamford, it's in! Yes! Yes! I don't see many more appearances from Pablo. Fantastic inaugural guest. I had to pull out the big guns. And this is the moment when I take a stand. So as I said, guys, it has been 3 days since we last did a Daily Leeds video. So we have absolutely loads to get stuck into today. I guess this is a rollover. It's a triple rollover worth of Leeds United news. So let's get straight into it, guys. No messing about. Diego Llorente has been named by Luis Enrique in the Spain squad for the training camp and friendlies ahead of the Euros. Big omission, though, is, of course, Rodrigo Moreno. He has missed out. Obviously, his season, the way he's ended it, has been fantastic. 4 in 4 games, 4 goals in 4 games, a couple of assists and some great performances. But with the fact that he's had the long COVID, he's had injuries, he's not been firing, Enrique has saw it fit to omit him from the squad. Rodrigo, of course, will be gutted. But listen, it gives him a further chance to stay at Leeds, get fit, get ready. And I expect a massive season from Rodrigo. So that might not be that much of a loss from a Leeds United perspective. Tyler Roberts as well has been named in the 28-man squad by Wales boss Robert Page. He's taking them to Portugal this week, so he's in the provisional squad as well, and well deserved. Tyler deserves that. He's always in and around the squad, and when you're playing Premier League football, and if you're Welsh, you normally get in there. Sorry, Wales fans. We've had an open letter written to the YEP from our owner, Andrea Radrizzani. So I'm going to go through that as well. He penned an exclusive open letter to fans in the Yorkshire Evening Post. This is what he had to say. Dear Leeds United supporters, I hope you and your loved ones are doing well in what has been a difficult year for everyone. Our first season in the Premier League after 16 years has come to a close, and I wanted to take this opportunity to thank everyone who made it a successful and unforgettable one. I will start with Marcelo and the players, who were truly inspirational in the commitment they showed, the football they played, and the joy they gave us. All of you always give 100% for this club, and it's fair to say that not only did your style of football entertain Leeds United fans at home and abroad, but you also left your mark on anyone who loves football around the world. Speaking of our fans, I have to say that you are dearly missed throughout the season. However, even if you couldn't come to Elland Road, you still showed your support, your faith and your love for this club, however and whenever you could, and that is greatly appreciated. Of course, what we achieved on and off the pitch could not have been possible without the leadership of the Leeds United management team and the dedication of our staff at the stadium and training centre. Thank you, Angus, Victor, Adam, and all of our workforce for the long hours and all the sacrifices you made. I would also like to show my appreciation for our club sponsors and partners, new and old, throughout what was a challenging year. And it was challenging in many ways, for professional and financial reasons, but especially for emotional ones, as many of us lost loved ones due to the pandemic. The Leeds family lost great fans, beacons in our community, and legends like Norman Hunter and Peter Lorimer. As we look to the future, I am confident that we have built the foundation for something bigger. And if we continue to work and believe like we have in the last 2 seasons, why not dream of returning to those memorable midweek matches in Europe? We have shown that the damn United are back and the sky's the limit. As the curtains close on this campaign, I have felt more than ever that this is indeed a special club. And I would like all of us to take a minute to realise what it means to be Leeds and to be proud of it. Last but not least, I send a special thank you to Pablo and Berra, two fantastic boys and players who will be remembered in years to come as legends of the class of 2020, who led us back to the Premier League after nearly 2 decades of frustration. Good luck with your next chapter in life, and remember, you are Leeds, always. Yours faithfully, Andrea Radrizzani. That's fantastic. As I'm reading it to you, it gets me going. You know, the damned United are back. We're back where we belong. You know, we're going to Europe, all these sort of things. How can that not get your juices flowing as a Leeds United fan? That's from the guy that's running our club. It's not a Glazer. It's not an Enig. It's not a Kroenke. It's Andrea Radrizzani who gave us our club back. And when you hear him speak like that, how can that not get the juices flowing? Absolutely love that from the main man, Andrea Radrizzani. Of course, as well, guys, it was the Player of the Year awards straight after kickoff, and Stuart Dallas swept it all up. Look at him there, the beautiful man, the Cookstown Cafu, the beast and baller. Stuart Dallas, he's one of our own. Stuart Dallas for England, we were chanting in the ground against West Brom. But look, Leeds Goal of the Year, Players Player of the Year, and Leeds' Player of the Year. A clean sweep of club awards for Stuart Dallas. Nothing less than he deserves. He's played more minutes in the Premier League than any other Leeds player this season, and he has started 87 of the last 88 league matches for Leeds, stretching back to April 2019. Just the epitome of what this football club is about right now. Stuart Dallas is that beacon. I love the bones of the man. I always wanted James Milner to come back. I call it Stewie Milner because that's what he is like to me, though. You know what I mean? I no longer pine for Milner to come back because we've got our current Milner, if that makes sense. The industry, the work rate, the just beautiful man that he is in Stuart Dallas, Stewie Milner. I love him, man. I love him, and I'm so grateful we have him at our football club. Young Player of the Year, of course, went to Ilian Meslier. Some stats for you over the season, guys. 833 passes, 140 saves, 35 appearances, 24 punches, 11 clean sheets, which, as we know, for a kid of his age, was a record. He played more minutes than any other under-22 Premier League player this season, and he's the youngest Premier League goalkeeper to keep 11 clean sheets, and again, fully deserved for Young Player of the Year. On the awards ceremony, if you haven't seen Victor Orta's speech, please check it out. He talked shit about Peter Ridsdale as well. I absolutely love that man, and I believe he's appearing on the Phil Hayes show this week as well, so make sure you keep your eyes peeled for that. We're led to believe as well that, of course, Bielsa has agreed a new 12-month deal in principle with Leeds, and an official announcement is expected this week. Of course, the white smoke will go up when that is announced. We're hearing as well that Leeds United and Calvin Phillips are confident that he'll be available for the Euros if selected. Remember, guys, the Euros announcement is coming today at 1. I'll be doing a video reacting to that news as well to see who's made Gareth Southgate's squad. So make sure you get the notification bell on and obviously subscribe to the channel, and you can see that. It's official as well, guys. There's been a stat done that Leeds United outran their opponents in 37 of their 38 Premier League games this season. A monumental effort. I believe the only game we didn't possibly was that Chelsea game. But yeah, look, it just shows, you know, where's that burnout gone? It's burnout bullshit. And to outrun our opponents, I showed you the other day the sprint stat. It's off the chart. It's off the scale. This team is off the chart and off the scale. We had news from Parag Marath as well, who was at Ellen Road the weekend. I was lucky enough to see him. I didn't bother going over because he was in conversation with Angus, but yeah, he was up there, and he spoke as well on Sunday, about Leeds United and about Ellen Road's future, and spoke about a 50,000 capacity stadium, but did warn that we must not sterilise the stadium's menacing environment when they bring the scaffolding in. So listen, it'll never get sterile at Ellen Road. We know that won't, guys. I've seen pictures as well of the pitch getting relayed straight off the bat, no messing about. No doubt there'll be other improvements to be had at Ellen Road between now and when we get going again. A little now, just on Alioski, obviously Stuart Dallas said a few words on at the end of year awards and said, look, you know, Pablo Barrett, and then mentioned Alioski as though he was going. And Victor Orta has come out and said, look, I don't even know what he's going to do next, but time's running out. The Euros start, obviously, on June the 13th, and Alioski's involved in that. So we need to find out what's going on with Alioski. Will he, won't he move on? I guess we'll wait and see. And of course, you'll know that we had a link with Club Bruges player Noah Lang. I don't know if you've seen any of this, but he's been video chanting offensive things about anti-Semitic, basically. And I think for me, that stops any sort of deal for him being done. The fact that he's been pictured or videoed saying things like that. So I think that's puts a pin in that. That's for sure. But that was the Daily Leeds, guys. 3 days worth of triple rollover. Of course, as more news comes in, I will always bring it you on a morning, afternoon kind of time. Today, we'll have reactions to the England squad being announced. And of course, on an evening, as always, you will have the top flight news bite. Keep it locked at the Just Joe Football Show. As always, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, and of course, get that notification bell on, and I'll see you in a bit.